locking onto him for a good part of this game. Chris Paul, his Embiid against Ayton. One of a number of fascinating matchups in this one. I believe that last play in Portland, we're trying to go to Embiid. They ended up turning it over. Tough here from Villanova, the former Wildcat and original 76er drafting.
A really good game on both ends of it. I thought he was excellent defensively, and with one turnover, that means he was good offensively.
Well, after hitting his first 31.
I hope he gets it out of his system. As the defender gets him on his heels, Danny Green in that case. He must have been the day Chris Paul signed, because he gets to play alongside him.
Pretty good point guard to play with last year, and Ricky Rubio, but with all due respect, Chris Paul,
different.
Primo.
Yeah, still around it.
All right.
But the idea that Chris Paul would come here as a free agent, I think says a lot about how this team and this organization has come a long way. I don't know if he comes here 2-3 years.
The Aaron Paul pass, but here come the Sixers. And Simmons, you can count it, and a foul.
And that was the charge at the top of the program. And you wonder if it's going to be the same consistent diet, or will they change it up a little, give him different looks? Wow. Against normal people.
Well done as the Sixers deflect the ball.
And the pass up ahead in the pregame show, how Ben was all over Dame Lillard. Impressive to watch. I mean, he had, what, 70 in one ball game against Boston a couple years back. Made it look easy. He's been their best player.
Harris, 3-on-1 for the Suns. Charge now is stuck on Embiid. And Joel, among the better defensive teams in the league, as Dwight Howard has come on for the first time. There is Crowder, and he was their first in the last 2 minutes, so the Suns shooting after this. Etuan Moore, the veteran scorer, has come in, and he here for the Suns. Kane, that state, it has taken him a while to find himself as the Sixers rookie Tyrese Maxey has come. Tobias Harris in a hurry, got it off and in. Wizards and Suns, their first meeting of the season, and the second quarter is underway. Matisse Thybulle to the hoop.
Between those moving defenders to get to the rim.
Chris Paul back on the case for Phoenix. The setup to Darius. Miami on the floor for the first time.
As soon as Chris sees Dwight lean towards him, he knows.
The NBA's best record. It's just for starters. Sixers give it up. The live ball turnover. Maxey cruising in, meeting up with Cameron Johnson, nice move to the hoop.
The strength at the end to finish high off the glass.
Along with Dario Saric, a trade. Etuan Moore, who is looking to score whenever he gets the ball. Kel Bridges has returned. There is Moore. That was Green on the flyby.
He shot that knowing that he's Devin Booker, but passes it off for the better shot to Moore.
Sixers in scoring, averaging a career high of just over 20. Green trying to deal with in the first half. Simmons, an opportunity here against Bridges, getting it done.
Nice early work.
And a guy who really struggled early in his career as Harris.
On him. He beat them both to that offensive rebound and put back. Nice hustle from Toby.
Simmons wraps it up. Ben all the way down, and then
up to. So I like that.
Simmons with 14. That makes him high man in the game. 10 for Booker after a slow start. Simmons now bellies up to Paul. Saric, he's been a favorite target of Chris Paul. Now the Suns looking to go in front. Booker got it done. Embiid has Saric, and here they go again. Paul giving Embiid double vision. Joel looking off the double, got his own miss, unable to score it. Finally, three.
That play in your pocket, nonetheless.
Chris Paul trying to get DeAndre 8
live till the angles improved to where he can make a nice pass. He's just so good. Chris Paul, that he gives you the ball. All you've got to do is catch and finish. You don't.
Simmons chasing Booker. Here is Ayton, cut off by Embiid. Paul for three.
We talked about that point guard quality that not every point guard has. The ability as Tobias
Simmons in double figures. He's got 10. $8 million max contract for him.
One of those guys that you just can't leave open.
So this year, an opportunity to end a long playoff drought.
All-star. The way he's been playing on the best team in the East record-wise.
Will count as 2.
Oh, man. That's my kind of...
Curry finally hit it. How about Paul losing it? Got it stolen. Green will go in and slam. Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, and Wilt Chamberlain have ever accomplished that franchise history. Our Coors Light beating in Utah against the Jazz.
Going to need a bench. You want to achieve the stuff you want to achieve.
Played for the team. Larry Brown was still the head coach. Last team he played for in his NBA career. Curry for 3, and finally bumped bodies a couple of times, and it looked as though Booker had extended his arms at least once. There's Paul stationed for 3.
Doesn't look like a basketball play. That doesn't look like a basketball play. But I still like his game. It's going to take a lot more than that for me to dislike him. Tobias looking for a little ducking, not there, and then the down screen from Joel. Nice little.
Embiid again helping Simmons with Booker, who escapes and
Payne with good defensive discipline. Then concentration. Left hand. Wow.
And Booker's fouled as well. Each team 4 assigned to him. Now switching off to Booker. Booker rolling in. And Tyrese Maxey, first time in the second half. Harris working it with Howard, got the rope. Like we said earlier, read and react. There's Johnson, it is for 3, and he connected. Maxey cut off by Payne. Good defense here by the Suns. 5 on the shot. P.S. a short rest for Joel Embiid. Embiid on patrol against Johnson. Saric for 3. 13 lead changes in the game to this point.
Top step and then the splitting of the defender.
Embiid, a beautiful move, and he slams for 2.
Team within striking distance. Fourth quarter time is CP3 time. So they're sitting pretty right now from their perspective.
Embiid with the Suns flirting with some pressure. Saric racing in, snuck it past us.
You know it's a good rebound when the ball hits the floor first.
Danny
Tobias down screen again.
Only to give it up to Embiid. Now Ayton dealing with him. Crowder, the late double. No problem. After the Simmons foul. Sixers still with a foul to give. The Suns are in the penalty.
I think they were seeing whether or not it was a flag. Wow, come on. But at the point, he'll turn any kind of pressure applied into an advantage. Suns, whether it's because of Paul or whatever reason, are getting easier. Higher percentage shots than the Sixers are. Sixers getting tougher.
Embiid, the double by Booker. Steps back for a 3 and drains it. Wow. You talk about the art of the steal. That's him.
Yeah. Come up with another one. Wow. Come on. Seriously?
Seriously. Tony Bradley in there now, number 11. Well, they certainly had their chances in the Portland game. As I said, catch up on some of the Suns in the game in NBA history. Right after the Pioneer himself
Grew up in Illinois, did Mr. Nader before going to Iowa State.
So the final score from Phoenix, the Suns beat the Sixers by 9.